Good morning, everybody. This is Corrine Corley coming to you from Angels Haven in Park Delta Bay in Northern California. Today I'm going to do a little video about my bathroom. So I've had a couple of questions from people in various posts or messages asking me about the design of my bathroom. So I'm going to talk a little bit about it. If you've seen some of my tour videos, you know that I am a little bit unsatisfied with the proximity of my refrigerator to the bathroom. I intend to have someone reverse the way the door opens, and I haven't done that yet, but that is one solution. I also moved the food up to that shelf. I had it down below the refrigerator. So that helped a little bit, in my mind. So the bathroom has a pocket door. I have a little bit open there for you to see. There is a problem with the pocket door in that the bracket does not attach to the slide run. I don't know the technical name for that. I have to get someone to fix it. This is a problem of which I've been aware. It's on my list of things. If I were handy, I could do it myself, but I'm not. And I've had a lot of other things either corrected, completed, or fixed, so it just hasn't made it up to the top of the list. Another problem with the door is that there's no locking mechanism or handle. Those things do exist for pocket doors. I don't know why my builder did not put it on there. Let this be a lesson to you. As I've mentioned in other videos, pay attention to your builder and make sure that you know all the details that should be done. Look at my videos, other people's videos, talk to various builders. I only talked to one, and I think I was a little ignorant of all the details. So anyway, moral of the story, the door needs a little work. I have gotten stuck in there. Not a good thing. So I'm going to pause and then I'm going to go in and talk to you a little bit more about design and layout. Okay, so a close-up of my bathroom. I'm going to give you a little sweeping tour first, and then I'll talk about design, pluses, minuses, functionality, beauty, that sort of thing. And how it's worked for me. I'll show you the shower. Whoops, knocked over the trash can there. Gonna pick that up. Shower head. Okay, I'm gonna pause a minute. Okay, so I've talked about this a little bit in my design successes and failures videos. I've done a couple of those. You can see that the light on the ceiling is just straddling a closed beam. It's just basically a board. On the other side, and I've shown this in other videos, you can see that the wire is run along there. I think that should be a boxed beam or a box beam. It should be encased so that that wire isn't there. You can see the trim around the beam opening. Clearly that would allow for boxing. That needs to be done in my opinion. And I don't really understand the use of this particular type of fixture here. I'm going to turn the light off so it's not blinding you. So if you see, this fixture does not really work where it is. It's just stuck on there. I don't know. We didn't talk about light fixtures. We talked about the type of bulbs. And there are other places in the house where that particular type of fixture does work, but I don't think it works in this location. I'm holding the phone up so you can see the back of it. It to me, that's not really proper installation. So there is a window in the bathroom. As you can see, I have a fan in that window. The fan is turned so that it blows out. The reason for that is there is no vent in this bathroom. I discovered that after delivery, after I'd been here a couple weeks. I mean, I knew there was no vent the first time I took a shower, but I didn't really think about the implication of that, which is that the moisture is not being vented out of the bathroom. And as you can see, there's a lot of wood in here, so that's not a really good idea. I asked my builder about it, and he said, as nearly as I could understand him, he said, it doesn't have to have a vent because it has a window. Well, technically that might be true, but I think it would have been prudent to put a vent in here. That fan came from the dollar store. It's all metal, so I figured it would be okay in here. It's like vinyl coated metal. I vent it outward when I take a shower, and I blow it through the house if I want to promote a cross circulation, but the bathroom really should have a vent. So another design issue with this bathroom, which I'll point out because I want to make sure that you learn from my videos the do's and don'ts of working with a tiny house builder. Every step of the way you need to look at written designs. If you don't do that, you might not see all these details. I have a composting toilet. It has an electric fan. My builder bought the composting toilet as part of the build. He didn't install it, and apparently he didn't look at it either, because he didn't put an electric outlet down here, and we had to add a source of electricity fairly quickly, so this is what we came up with. I think it's safe, but I think it also looks hideous, so we should add an outlet there. I installed the toilet paper holder myself. I was kind of proud of that. If you watched a prior video, you know how happy I was. So I did not have a medicine cabinet built in here or added. I found this shelf at a thrift store in Lodi, or a flea market, I guess. I like this shelf. If I were doing the bathroom over again, I probably would have a medicine cabinet of some kind installed with doors and a mirror. But it is a nice shelf. The mirror issue I solved. You can see me in the mirror. I'm going to duck down because my hair is not combed. Anyway, I solved the mirror problem by installing this accordion mirror, which I got off the internet. I do like the wood in here. I wanted wood everywhere. You can see my house has wood everywhere. That's what I wanted. I had a small bathroom upstairs at home, to which I added a shower the last couple of years that I lived there. But I was used to using a small bathroom already, so it wasn't an issue for me. I'm walking back to show you the backsplash. This is a thing my builder did exactly as I asked, and he installed this the day he delivered the house here to California. The brown tile with the two decorative, I don't know what they are, medallions, the second one from the right in the grouping, that was a tile from the counter that my mom installed in our home when I was, I don't know, maybe in high school. The one next to it, the one with the blue flower in the middle of it, my mother gave me. I used both of those as trivets at home. The two white tiles my friend Brenda gave me, they're left over from a tile job she did. And the two flowered ones I found at some thrift store in Kansas City. I asked my builder to make this into a backsplash, and he did. when he delivered the house, it wasn't installed. He told me he thought it was too pretty to be a backsplash. I said, put it on the wall. That's an IKEA sink. The bathroom that I redid at my house when I added the shower, I had the same sink in it. The difference is, and this is important, when you buy your fixtures, look at the ones you're getting. The one I had in Kansas City had a built-in push stopper. This one does not. I didn't realize the difference when I got it. Pay attention to what you're doing, people. The vanity was built with 100-year-old pine from my old house in Kansas City. My builder that redid that bathroom in Kansas City created a similar vanity. I realized the other day the difference is that Brian, who built that vanity in Kansas City, made the cabinet coextensive with the plane of the sink right here. This one is recessed about 1 inch, makes the cabinet smaller. It might have been a question of not having enough wood. I brought the wood to my builder. I had more. If he didn't have enough, he could have said something. That aside, the only problem I have with this is he used brass hinges. I would have used chrome to match the faucet, which he had. Small detail, but I'd like to change them out. So, another issue that I'll mention to make sure that you pay attention to what your builders are doing, under the sink was not connected when the house was delivered. And he said, oh, by the way, the sink's not connected. I had to have someone connect it. And we didn't have the proper fittings, so we didn't have a sink until we got them. That was kind of a bummer. So, in terms of functionality, the bathroom really works for me. I put up a sign for visitors how to use a composting toilet. I like that little shelf. It might look tacky to some people, but there's a toilet brush, which I use to clean the inside of the composting toilet bowl. The spray bottle is the vinegar and water mixture that you use in the composting toilet to keep it fresh. And so that, I don't know, maybe I'm a simple person, but that works. If you're used to luxury, you wouldn't like this bathroom. It is fairly rudimentary. The composting toilet, I do have a video reviewing it. The Nature's Head composting toilet. I'm not completely enamored of it, but it's functional. I don't mind using it. I don't mind changing it. It does have some design issues. There are issues with gaps in my bathroom. I've mentioned this in prior videos. I think it has to be resealed. The shower pan was not stained when I got the house. I have a drying rack. I was keeping it in here. I didn't realize that the screws of the drying rack were not stainless steel. They rusted and the water dripping. That's what that is. I just have to... I've cleaned it with Kaboom. Got some of it off. I love the tile. I picked the tile. I picked the shower head. That shampoo rack, or whatever you call it, shower rack, is a special one. I think I got it at Bed Bath & Beyond. It's specifically designed for shower heads that have a hose like this. I had another one originally, which I bought to go in here, and it was kind of awkward. So I bought that one at Bed Bath & Beyond here in California, in Stockton. I like the tile. I have grab bars. If you know me, or if you've watched my videos, you know I'm disabled. The grab bars were situated while I was here, but I was not asking about their height. The back grab bar is a little high for me, but I'm making it work. My Tim Gunn moment. So I do love the tile. My builder did not like the tile. He said it's gray. I said yes, it's gray. All this brown, you have to have a little touch of gray. I originally was going to do blue, but I thought that was kind of hokey. I don't know why. I love the gray. And it picks up sort of the gray notes of the backsplash. So that's my bathroom. It is pretty functional. I like it. If you're used to luxury, you're probably not going to be going tiny anyway, or you're going to be having those people up in Oregon, tiny luxury, build your home, heirloom, tiny heirlooms, I think it's called. If you want luxury, you're probably going to have someone build your home, spend a lot more money than I did, and have a more luxurious bathroom. But it works for me, and that's my bathroom. If you have any questions, let me know. Leave a comment, I'll get notified. If you have any comments, let me know that too. And I'd appreciate it if you'd subscribe to my channel and like and share this or any of my other videos. And once more, as always, thanks for sharing a few minutes of my tiny life with me, and I'll see you next time.